Hello, my name is Joel Chestnut. Welcome to my podcast, episode number 4. We are going down under 2000. The 2000 year we moved to Sydney, Australia, down under, looking at Kenyan athletes in that Olympic, and will they stay up or they'll go under? If you get the joke. If you don't, that's fine. I've been looking at the episodes of where I'm trying to give a snapshot of Kenya's performance throughout the Olympics. I think my focus has been 1988, specifically in Seoul, South Korea, where I think we are at the peak of a collective performance as a country, as athletes. And I looked at Barcelona, we moved to Atlanta, and now we are in Sydney 2000. The lineup is great. I have to give you a little bit of 96 scenario that will make you see my political angle. Wilson Kipketer, that year of 96 was the best 800 meters runner in the world, and undisputed. He had moved to Denmark. He wanted to be a Denmark athlete. He wanted to represent Denmark. So he asked the Kenyan government to release him or give him that clearance so that he can run for Denmark. The regime of that time denied him, and so Wilson Kipketer does not participate in 1996 Olympics. That's politics at the highest level. So we don't see Wilson Kipketer in 96 Olympics. We move to Sydney. Here comes Wilson Kipketer. We did deliver. But beyond that, I'm always focused on 800 meters. My passion, my specialty, so to speak, during my time. But again, here we are. Welcome to my episode, Road to Paris. And we are looking specifically at the Kenyan athletes. So here we come, Sydney. And here we come. How's this? How are Kenyans gonna do? I have to say it's a mixed bag. We get more silver than gold. We are looking at 2 golds in that Olympics of 2000. We have a gold in 1500 meters, Noah Ngeny, and at that time, Al Garouj from Morocco was pretty much a dominant middle distance runner. So he comes to Sydney as a favorite. And Noah Ngeny is pretty much unknown. I don't think he was that prominent. There's Bernard Lagat, and those are the protagonists in this event. It turns out Noah Ngeny wins gold. Al Garouj settles for silver. Bernard Lagat gets a bronze. Can I say something about that? 88, Peter Rono, the unknown athlete, takes the lead with 700 meters to go and wins gold. Noah Ngeny dethrones or makes Al Garouj looks ordinary, so to speak. But again, it's an event that we least expected to compete, but we did compete. In the steeplechase, let's put it this way. We've always done well in 3000 steeplechase. And so we get gold there. And the other event that I'll look at slightly is Eric Wanaina. He moves from bronze from Atlanta and he gets silver. Let's say that was either an upgrade or an improvement on that event. And so I'll give them that. And overall, I think we don't do very bad in Sydney compared to Atlanta, and so there's an improvement. I have to give Kenyan performance at this point. That 800 meters, I had mentioned before earlier about Wilson Kipketer. He comes into these Olympics kind of, I think, I'm just the one looking at it from afar, and I might be having a biased look because Wilson Kipketer and I have some friendship way back. And so he was favored. all odds were just for, he was pretty much favored. A German athlete by the name of Nils Schomann, out of nowhere, in one of the slowest 800 meters in the Olympic time that we've seen, 1:45 I think was the winning time. It came down to maybe at the last 100-meter sprint, and Nils Schomann takes the lead, or kind of has an edge on Wilson Kipketer. And it's all, I think it was kind of an upset when you think about it. And Wilson Kipketer gets silver. I think an Algerian gets bronze. So again, that's 800 meters for you. Let me tell you something. There was no Kenyan in the final. None. I think that was a telling state of affairs at that time. I think we have Japhet Kimutai was running well. We had, I think we had somebody Mutua. Anyway, I'm just, sometimes for me it's just a matter of memory. We don't do very well there, but again, as I say, it was a mixed bag. And just some of the things we need to think about in Sydney Olympics is that other countries I'm getting better. Coming from 88, the world configuration has changed. The Cold War is over. The Berlin Wall comes down. The landscape of athleticism has changed. East Germany is no more. There's a lot of movements for athletes, and I think there's an improvement in training. Ethiopia really pretty much coming to the space. Algeria is coming to the space. I think we are Rwanda. In fact, Paul Tergat defends his silver against the GOAT, Haile Gebrselassie from Ethiopia. So Kenya does well in Sydney, in my radar, given where we're coming from. So I'll give them that. But that's my perspective. Road to Paris, looking at Kenyan athletes, episode 4. This is Joel Chestnut. Again, you can give me what you think. And again, we'll look at the next one. We're going to move to, I think Beijing. Oh no, I think we're going to Paris. Is it? We'll find out. See you next episode.